before the storm. The storm is coming. And you may be feeling it. You may say, Gina, I don't feel very calm right now because I'm feeling very unsettled. I'm feeling something, and it's not a calm. Oh, it's somewhat of a calm, but it's a very eerie calm that is out there. The calm before the storm. This is going to be unlike any storm that we have ever encountered in our lifetime on earth. If you're watching this video, if you're alive on this earth, the storm that is coming, it's going to be unlike any other that we have ever encountered. It's going to be, it's not going to be like anything that you remember in history. It's not going to be anything like it. This thing is literally going to flip. It's going to flip our world, our society, our civilization upside down, and it's going to flip people on the inside too. There's going to be a further separating that is going to occur. And I know you feel it. I know you feel it. I feel it. I can feel the energy. There's an energy out here. There's an energy. When I say out here, I mean in that ether, in that spiritual realm. The energy that is out there is the same type of energy that causes people, when the full moon comes around, that energy that is harvested. It's coming. It's that type of a frequency that is out, circling around right now. This is the calm before the storm, and it may not feel too calm inside your spirit. It may not. Hello. It may not feel too calm right now in your spirit, but this is coming. It's already been put into action. It's been put into motion, and it's going to come. This hair always sticks straight up on my head like an antenna. It is going to come, and it's coming. This ties in with how many days ago did we do the first video? The something feels off. It ties in with that video. These videos are tying into each other. It's a continuation of the energy that's out there, of what is out there. It is unsettling. It's very unsettling. But there's more to come. There's more to come. This is just the tip of the iceberg. My daughter had this poster. She may still have it. It was years and years and years ago. Probably around, I don't know, 20 years ago. It was the ocean. And it showed the tip, the very tip of the iceberg. It was just like a little bitty tip. And then beneath it, you saw the water, and you saw just how big that iceberg was underneath that water in the depth of the ocean, in the great deep. It was massive. We're at the tip of it. We are at the tip of that iceberg, and it's what lies beneath the surface of that tip. That is what is coming, and it is massive. It's beneath the surface. And you know what water symbolizes? Deep, 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 deep stuff. Deep, deep, deep emotional, like upheaval and things like that. It's the calm before the storm. Hello. The food is now growing on your, the food socks now. Oh yeah, you go do whatever you can to prepare, whatever you feel like you need to do to prepare. I would do it. And with these cell phones, if you saw the little video that I uploaded, all of our cell phones. Now see, this is it. This cell phone right here, the cell phone outages and stuff, the cell phone I have right now is an iPhone SE. I had an iPhone 8 is what I had. And I bought this phone, and before I could activate it, I had to hold my iPhone 8's camera above this right here, and so that a plasma thing was trolling around in this iPhone SE. And my iPhone 8 could not recognize the plasma that was inside this phone. And when I saw that, they said you have to let it your phone has to recognize that plasma. When I saw that trolling around, I said, I'm not activating this phone. I'm not going to do it. I'm not. And it took me a long time. It took it around 3 or 4 months, and I would not even get a SIM card to put it in here. It's your SIM card. Your SIM card's like a computer chip. Without the SIM card, you can't make phone calls. You can't. You can't do that. You gotta have a SIM card. And that's the thing that is getting attacked. It's the SIM card in your phone. Who's to say this is not a cyber attack that's occurring? Who's to say? You think they're going to tell you? By the way, we've just had a cyber attack. No, they're not going to tell you that. It may come out in the news. This is the calm before the storm. I'm not going to get off. It's the calm before the storm. And even though you may not feel too calm right now, you may not. You may feel it. It's a very, very, very heavy energy. It is literally, it's circulating in the ether. It is all out there. It's all around the earth. It's saturated. It's a saturating. Let me calm myself down so I can get my train of thought. This energy that's out there, it's a saturating energy. It's a saturating force. It's kind of like the moon energy, you know, when they say people, it causes people to do really strange things, behave in strange way. It really does things, and it's kind of similar to that energy. It is, and that energy is going to get low vibrational people. It's going to get them. It's going to flow into them, and they're not even going to realize it, because you know why? It's the same type of energy that they have in them, and it's going to enhance that same type of energy, that same type of spirit within them. That energy that's out there, same type of the full moon, and like on hot nights in the summertime, people get wild. It's the same type of energy. This is the calm before the storm. This is the tip of the iceberg. And what's coming is below that tip. It's like that, it's what's beneath it. It's what's beneath it in the ocean, in the depths, in the deep. You can't see it. You cannot see it. You can only see the top. It's the bottom part that's going to get us. It's the bottom part, of that iceberg that's going to really, it's a lot to have to go through, a whole lot. It's I'm feeling that energy again. I'm feeling the energy again, to where my my muscles like this on my face, they want to go into a frown. They want to go into a frown. If I focus on the energy that's out there, what's coming, the storm that's coming, because it is coming, and it's like the group of individuals who knew something had occurred, something did occur, and they wanted to warn the people, and there were no words that they could say. There's still no words. There's still no words. You're going to have to write it out. You're going to have to go through the storm. I'm going to have to go through the storm. There's nothing else they can do, nothing else they can say. There's nothing they can say to prepare you. You just got to do it yourself. You're going to have to do it yourself at this point. They can't stop these attacks. When the cyber attacks step up, and they are going to step up, they're going to increase. They can't stop them. They can't stop the cyber attacks. Sure, some systems within the United States, some critical infrastructure, military and stuff, they're battle hardened against it. Some of them are, but not all of them. And why did the senators, why did the 50 senators get the satellite phones? Why? Why just 50? 50 in case of an emergency. Those phones aren't cheap. I think it's around $10,000 or something like that. And you got to hook to the satellite up there. Because they knew something was coming. They knew something was coming. You got scared. You couldn't talk to your family and you have to travel. Oh, Deborah, honey. Yeah. Where we go one, we go all. That's exactly right. You're going to go through that storm. You're going to go through it. You're going to feel it. If you go through it, that means you're going to come out on the other end. And I can't tell you what condition you're going to be when you come out on that other end. The best thing that happens is that you make it out, that you survive it. Survive it. You got to survive it. And it's not going to be easy. There are some who are not going to be able to survive it. They're not going to. No, there's no fear. It's just awareness is preparedness. You got to prepare. First and foremost on the inside of here, right here, please. Get right on the inside, get strong, get grounded in love, right here. You've got to, if you have scales on your eyes, if you cannot see, if you have been tuning out what's happening all around, if you have closed your ears up and closed your eyes, please wake up. Please wake up. You are running out of time to prepare. You're running out of time, and we've already discussed this. You can warn people, but the time of warning is like over. If they're not going to listen, that's fine. At least you said what you said, and perhaps you can have hope that they might run into someone else who will tell them the same thing you were trying to tell them, and then they'll listen. And then they'll listen to them. And you can hope for that. But the time of warning, no. If they're not going to listen, you're going to be wasting your breath. You're going to be wasting your energy. You're going to be getting yourself all upset for nothing. Hello, J. Jocelyn, honey. Oh, I hope you get to feeling better, J. Jocelyn, honey. The time is up. Albany, Oregon Skywatcher, the time is up, you all. That it is true. It's up. You know it. You feel it within your spirit. You feel it within your spirit, and there is an energy out there. It's the same type of energy that comes with the full moon. With the full moon. And people are going to change even more. It's just like you can grow more spiritually on the inside of your being. You can. You say you're a being of light. You're going to grow more on the inside of your being. Your light is going to get strong. Your light is going to get bright. You're going to be the great big beacon of light. Then there's the other darkness. It's going to grow stronger on the inside of those people. And their energy is going to be darker. When I say darker, you're liable to see evil. Evil. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. You are going to see evil manifested. That's what you got to prepare for. This is a spiritual battle that has literally spilled over into the physical realm. I don't like to use the word evil, but I'm telling you right now, that energy out there is growing. It's growing inside the people. The low vibrational people, that evil energy that's inside of them is growing. And you've got to grow more than that evil energy inside the other people. And more than the evil energy that is in this world, because it's a dark, dark energy. It is darkness. And it reminds me of this song that's on the YouTube Creator Studio that you can put in your videos. And it's by Kevin MacLeod. It goes like this. Darkness is calling. It's got to really beat to it. Darkness is calling. That's how it goes. And it goes boom, 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 boom. And it has those words. It's calling its army. And when the darkness calls its army, it's a call to get ready and rise up. You got to rise up too. The light is calling its army. We got to rise up on the inside here. We got to shine brighter than the darkness that seeks to envelop us and others. You got to do it, you all. This is spiritual falling over into the real world. The evil. It's a dark evil. You'll know them. You will know them by their fruits. You will know them by their fruits. You know what to look for. You know what to look for. When you see things happening in the world and it's not a happy coming together, peace, and all of this kind of stuff, when you don't see, what does it say? When they say peace, peace, it's sudden destruction. Sudden destruction. There is no peace when the dark army rises. There is none. No, it's battle. It's battle. You got to be ready for battle. There's a storm coming. This is, I can't even remember the title of the video, something about the storm. It's the calm before the storm, and you may not feel so calm within your spirit right now. I'm just going to tell you, I admit it, I had to take 2 Benadryls. 2 Benadryls. The energy got so heavy. That's not going to make me sleepy, but I had to take it. That's how heavy the energy is out there. That's how heavy. I'm not going to tell you to take it. I'm not no doctor or anything like that. No. I had to do that. Gina, did you had to? I had to. I wanted to do that. And I'm not going to have myself going into some kind of a panic thing. I'm not going to have it, you all. That's how heavy the energy is that's out there in the spiritual realm, in the ether. It's a heavy, dark energy. This is the calm before the storm. This is the tip of the iceberg. It's what's beneath the surface that we're going to have to go through. It's what's beneath the surface, and it is massive. It is a massive upheaval. It's a massive upheaval that is coming. It's an upheaval. You know what an upheaval is. It means just that. It's an upheaval. It's a rising, and it's not good. It's not. Mousy, who, do you believe in God? I believe in God. I believe in Jesus. Do you believe in God? If you watch this YouTube channel, there should be no doubt in your mind what my faith is and what it ain't. I believe in love. That is the highest source that is out there. Love is the most powerful source, the most powerful force in the whole entire universe. Are you ready? Are you ready? Because it's here. It's here. And you're going to have to stand. You're going to have to stand. You're going to have to be that great big beacon of light. And let me tell you something. If you let these words come out of your mouth, I want to be a great big beacon of life on the stormy seas of life. You want to be that great big beacon of light on the stormy seas of life? Well, you're going to have some storms coming your way in your lifetime to make sure that you can withstand those storms on the stormy seas of life. If you're going to be that great big beacon of light, you're going to have some storms coming at you. And you're going to get battle hardened. You're going to get to be careful what you ask for. Because that is not something to be taken lightly. It is not. I've asked for it. I've always said it. I have said it for years. I want to be a great big beacon of light on the stormy seas of life. I've always said that, and I didn't realize what I was saying, even though I meant it within my spirit. If you mean it, get ready, because the storms are going to come your way. They're going to come your way, and you're going to be tested, and you're going to be battle hardened for when the major, major, major storms come. What are you talking about? Bring the axe max. Are you ready for it? Bring the axe max. You're going to fight off the evil. You're going to fight off the darkness. Because there's a spiritual battle that is being waged. There is a spiritual battle that is coming. It's unprecedented. It's unprecedented. There is an upheaval that is coming on this earth. All you got to do is look around, if you want to look around. But if you're not a spiritual person, then I'm not going to waste my breath with you. I'm not. There's an energy out there. There's a very, very, very heavy energy in the ether. You've got to be ready. You've got to be strong. You've got to get prepared spiritually on the inside. You cannot let your spiritual guard down. You cannot let your guard down. You've got to be very alert. You've got to be aware of what's going on around you. There's a storm coming. It's the calm before the storm. And this storm is one like you will never encounter in your whole entire life. It's just the beginning, because it's like the tip of the iceberg. What's under the tip of the iceberg, what's under the surface is massive. It is massive, and that's what's coming. That's what's coming right there underneath it. Could you all please give this video a thumbs up? We got 642 people watching and 48 thumbs up on this video. And if you have not subscribed, I encourage you to subscribe to this channel. And to those who have, thank you very much. And thank you to those who have joined. This information is going to be ongoing, because the energy is not going anywhere. The energy that's out here is not going anywhere. It's going to continue to run its course on the earth, both the good energy and the bad energy. There's two types of energy. There's the good energy, there's the bad energy. And we, as human beings, we got energy in our body. We've got electricity in our body. We got frequencies that are coming out of our bodies. Whether you're a good person or a bad person, your body has a frequency that it emits out there. There is an energy out there that's going to match your frequency. Okay? It's going to be one or the other. It's not going to be both. You're going to have to make the decision what side you're going to stand on when it gets down to it. Because you're not going to be toeing the line. You will not. You toeing the line, you're going to fall. You're going to fall one way or the other. And you may not be where you want to be. You may not. You better be making up your mind right now. You really better, because the storm is upon us. This is the calm before the storm. And you may not feel calm within your spirit. You may feel the heaviness that's out there in the ether. There's something that is coming. It's on its way. It's already here, and it's going to play out. It's not going to play out in a day. It's not going to play out in a month. It's not going to play out in a year. Oh, this thing is going to be ongoing, and you've got to get ready on the inside of your being. You've got to prepare yourself on the inside of here. You've got to prepare yourself physically. If you can, whatever you need, make your preparations. Get your house in order. Get your spiritual house in order. Get your physical house in order. Get your life in order. Anything that is inside of you that is not going to bring forth a better you, get it out. You got to get strong right here. You've got to get strong. I'm going to go. I'm done talking. I am. This is the calm before the storm, and you may not feel the calmness of the energy, because that energy is very, very heavy in the ether. It's a frequency, and you can liken it to the frequency that comes from a full moon, and it will have the effect like the full moon has on people. And this energy, this frequency, it does not want to go anywhere. It doesn't want to go anywhere. It's found its home. It's here to stay. It's becoming more stronger, that frequency, and it's not a good frequency. It's becoming stronger. It's gaining more strength. its goal is to overpower the good frequency that's on the earth, and you cannot let it overpower you. You cannot. You can't. So I am going to go. Thank you, Al Honey, Jay Jocelyn. If there's any other moderator, thank you. And with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello. From my heart to yours, love you. Have a wonderful rest of your afternoon. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to this channel. And thank you to everyone who has. Thank you for joining. Please give this video a thumbs up. It does matter. When you give a thumbs up, the video will reach whoever it's supposed to reach. And thank you once again. Have a wonderful rest of your afternoon. You got to get ready. Right there. You got to wake up. You ran out of time. You've ran out of time to do a lot of things that you probably could have done